Hello again, and good day. Welcome to the National Center of Teacher Education, Philippine Normal University, and to this series of presentation regarding the philosophical foundation of education. Is a student free? Perhaps you have been asking this question. Our main objectives are the following. 1. To identify the important tenets of existentialism. 2. Is he free to determine his own education? Well, today, we are going to discuss existentialism, to enumerate the various implications of existentialism into education, specifically the teaching-learning process, and 3, to appreciate the application of existentialism in the Philippine educational setting. We hope to answer at the end of this whether students are really free in determining their own education. So sit back and watch the presentation, and hopefully at the end of this presentation you will have an idea of what existentialism is, and that you will be willing to do the exercises prepared for you, so that you will have a firm grasp of existentialism and its implication to Philippine education.
Existentialism. Existentialism is the philosophy that places emphasis on individual existence, freedom, and choice. Man has no fixed nature, and he shapes his being as he lives. Man sees the world as a personal subjectivity where goodness, truth, and reality are individually defined. Reality is a world of things, truth, subjectivity chosen, and goodness comes from group decisions. Existentialism is about being saint without a God, being your own hero without all the sanction and support of religion and society. Existentialism, broadly defined, is a set of philosophical systems concerned with a free will, choice, and personal responsibility. There are no universal guidelines for most decisions. Education, according to existentialism, should enable a person to make wise choices and action for his or her life. It explains that man has no fixed nature and that he shapes his being by the choices he makes as he lives. Existentialists believe that the classroom should be a market of free ideas that would guarantee complete individual freedom. Existentialist education cultivates an intensity of awareness regarding the freedom of choice. It cultivates the sense that each human being is responsible for his own self-definition and for acting to fulfill his emerging self in the learner. To train individual for significant and meaningful existence is the aim of existentialism. The teacher may choose a variety of methods, although whatever method is used should not obscure the relationship between teacher and learner. So he may use the inquiry approach, question and answer method, experimentation, self-expressive activities. The teacher is a consistent encourager, facilitator, creative, stimulator, resourceful, open-minded, sensitive to human emotions, tactful, and humanistic. The learner will be able to define themselves at their own pace based on their experiences, exercise of freedom, and should realize the responsibility coupled with it. He must translate the meaning of their existence and eventually their truest essence. And he must enhance self-responsibility in making choices and decisions. To sum up, existentialism takes into consideration the underlying concept. Number 1, human beings have free will. Number 2, human nature is chosen through life's choices. Number 3, a person is best when struggling against their individual nature, when he is fighting for his life. Number 4, decisions are not without stress and consequences. Number 5, there are things that are not rational. Number 6, personal responsibility and discipline is crucial. And number 7, society is unnatural and its traditional religious and secular rules are arbitrary. Wealth and pleasure or honor make the good life. Social values and structure control the individual. A person accepts what is, and that is enough in life. Science can and will make everything better. People are basically good but ruined by society or external forces. The existential themes are the following. Number 1, existence precedes essence. Number 2, anxiety and anguish. Number 3, absurdity. Number 4, nothingness. And number 5, death. The educational aim of existentialism: to train individuals for significant and meaningful existence. What are the synthesis and implication of existentialism to education? Number 1, the school is a free market of ideas, and as such, it must guarantee complete freedom of thought for the individual. Number 2, the student is encouraged to make independent decisions to guarantee authentic existence. For an existentialist, life is what we make it.
After viewing the presentation, it is hoped that you were able to undergo the different activities prepared for you in order to have a firm grasp of the role of the philosophy of education in the teaching-learning process. I do hope that you appreciate the role of philosophy in the educative process. Thank you for being with us. Have a nice day. Mabuhay.